Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker HD. In the previous video, we began the Tower of the Gods dungeon. We placed this statue in his location. He gave us a brand new song, which we can see right here. It is the command melody, which allows us to control statues like that. So in today's video, we're going to be using that song to make a lot of crazy cool developments. One thing you'll notice in this room is that we've got ourselves a grappling hook challenge area. There we go. I am on fire, but that is okay. If we step on this, you can see that the door will open across the way, but if we step off, it will close. So we're gonna have to keep that in mind for the future. Let's see, we can get another grappling hook swing going to go over here. And hey, there's a statue that we can play the command melody for. I just got it backwards. There it is. Nice. This is the very first time we're using the command melody, and it will allow us to take control of nearby statues. How is this not nearby enough? Oh, I need to step on this, don't I? Nope. Okay, so that causes a rainbow bridge. How is it not nearby enough? I want to control you, sir. Wow, I've spent literally 5 minutes trying to get this to work. You have to activate him with the call button first. Okay, now that we've called him with a button prompt I did not see, now we can use the command melody to take control of him. This is what it looks like when you take control of something with the command melody. As you can see, it turns green, indicating that Link is the one in control. Holy Lord, let's go ahead and step on this plate now, and we'll go ahead and get the instrumenta going once again. Because now that we are controlling it, we can walk him safely across the gap we have here. That room isn't the most self-explanatory, but also I don't really blame the game because, like, I don't know, game's old. I don't really, it's whatever. Is it the best? No, but that's fine. We figured it out. You have to call him first. Anyway, we can pick him up like normal and walk through this next room. If we want, we can temporarily set him here while we gain access to another room, which I actually think is a wonderful idea, and I'm going to do just that. Although I'm probably going to get hit down by the red bubbles, which you can defeat using the Deku Leaf. If you blow them out of the air with the Deku Leaf, they will fall because they won't be able to fly to the ground below, which is pretty dang useful. All right, let's head into this room. If we enter this room, the gates will shut behind us, and we'll have our very first instance, I believe, of this enemy. This is a Darknut. It is a pretty familiar enemy here in the Zelda series. They are heavily armored knights, as you can see. However, they do have a weakness, and that is the armor on their back can very easily be taken off. We can steal their knight's crest if we do that. And then all we need to do is continue to fight him. He's honestly a bit of a pushover. He can do some karate, but as far as like scary enemies go, the Darknut definitely got a downgrade in this game. Especially when you can use their own weapon against them. Not the strongest of enemies. But, you know, we can't really take that away from them. I mean, they're respectable. Plus, they give us loot boxes. Who doesn't like a good loot box? Alright, let's go ahead and open up the chest that he leaves behind. It's a big chest, a fancy chest, actually. What's inside? It's the hero's bow, the dungeon item of the game. Hold the button to knock an arrow, you can release the button to shoot, and you can carry up to 30 arrows. So ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy, crazy good. The bow and arrow is my favorite Zelda item. Probably, I'd have to think about it a little bit more to give a definitive answer. But the bow and arrow is such a good item, and it functions really, really well in this game. As you can see, we have access to all sorts of things, such as the ability to shoot these skulls. Also, you might have noticed, but we can actually take care of the enemies, not really enemies, obstacles, the eyeballs on the walls. We have something we can use to take care, I just fell. We have something we can use to take care of those now. So we're gonna have to backtrack a little bit to a couple of previous rooms in order to in order to make sure that we can put the bow and arrow to good use. But yeah, if you guys weren't able to tell from the aforementioned like eyeballs hanging out on the walls, yes, this is the dungeon where you get the bow and arrow. And of course, we're going to be getting all sorts of crazy good upgrades and things of that nature surrounding the bow and arrow. You might think 30 arrows is a little bit low. It is a little bit low. We'll be fixing that in due time. If we return to the main room, the statue, like his brother, will know exactly where to go. And he will make himself at home. Just like he should. Alright, awesome. We're going to do a little bit of backtracking now. As you can see, this statue will lock into place, and he will open up a passageway. That door will get the bars removed. We don't want to go there quite yet. As I mentioned, there are 2 other eyeballs that I can think of right now that we're going to want to pay a visit to. One is here on the 2nd floor, and the other one is on the very 1st floor. We'll take a look at both of them. We can go ahead and take out these shoes now with something new. That's a Wizrobe across the way. This might be the first Wizrobe we've ever seen. You can we defeat him with the bow and arrow? We can damage him with the bow and arrow for sure. Superb. Alright, there we go. Hitting that will cause the eyeball to disappear. And we can go hang out over here. Looks like this might have created a bit of a shortcut. Oh no, it raises. It's like an elevator. It's an elevator and a sideways movie thing. Hey, this is a new enemy for us as well. This, actually, I am blanking on the name of this enemy. Armos? I think this might be an Armos. Either way, we have to throw bombs into their mouths and then they will explode. I think it's an Armos. Yeah. If the other one is a Beamos, this is an Armos then. Armos. We're gonna call it as an Armos. But yes, this will unlock us a new chest. Obviously an optional chest, or at least so it appears. It could be a small key. We don't know. Arrows are gonna, of course, now start appearing in those loot boxes, by the way. And also when you like cut grass and break pots and all that stuff. A bit of self-explanatory when it comes to getting a new item like that. Okay, it was a joy pendant, but as you can see, we cleared out this side of the room. If you look back at the 1st floor, there's 1 chest remaining, and we're gonna go ahead and take care of that now. A couple of ways you could get back to the 1st floor. You could walk, which is what I'm gonna do. What? Is my game broken? My map screen is broken. Okay. How am I gonna save the game? I have no clue how that happened. My inventory is frozen. I'm pressing all the buttons. Oh. Okay, that worked. There we go. Okay. That was frightening. I thought, how the heck am I gonna save the video game? I just wanted to save my game, but yeah, there we go. That's odd. Alright, well, yeah. We're gonna go ahead and head back to the 1st floor now. If we were to go to the right, that would take us to the new area of the dungeon. To the left will bring us towards the beginning of the dungeon, which is where we want to go. At least it's where we want to be right now. For progress, we're going to want to turn around. We'll take care of that eventually, though. The King of Red Lions is here, and he should be waiting for us like a good King of Red Lions would do. Okay, can I make it to this? I believe I can. Perfect. And we can enter this area right up here. In the 1st episode of this dungeon, I guess I could just say the last video, we went into here and saw that there was an eyeball hanging out on the wall. I believe the bubble enemy is new. I don't think there was a bubble in here before. Something just spawned above my head. I don't think I didn't see that. There's a chest. And what spawned above my head? Oh, it was an arrow. It was some loot. We can open this up now. Perfection. This is the last chest on the 1st floor, of course. It's a treasure chart, which is actually super useful. We can open that when we get out onto the, Oh, hello. These enemies came to life, it appears. There we go. These enemies have a weakness here on the back. Wait, this is an Armos. Okay. The other one was an Armos Knight. That's what I'm calling it. I don't know if it's necessarily correct, but the Armos Knight is a Zelda enemy, and as such, I'm declaring that enemy we fought for the Joy Pendant to be an Armos Knight. Okay. Now that that is all settled, let's go ahead and return to the second floor of the dungeon in order to make some progress. We, of course, are armed with the bow and arrow, and if we check our map, hopefully without breaking the game, we can see that all the chests and stuff have been taken out from the second floor. Onward is the only way to go. There's new stuff ahoy, and we're going to go ahead and retrieve it. But, like I said, we're going to have to climb up once again, which could take like a handful of seconds to do. Thankfully, you don't have to redo this puzzle as far as moving the statues over here. You just have to wait for the elevators. Elevators are crazy. There's some really fast elevators nowadays too. At my college, we have elevators in our. We have a new building. I think it was made like last year or 2 years ago. So it's got all sorts of crazy things. They got microwaves. That freaked me out. It didn't really freak me out, but I thought that was pretty cool. There's just microwaves chilling in like the student lounges for anyone to use. So I'll take like chicken and microwave it. Not related to the game, but a weird tangent, I guess. Anyway, we're here in this room now, and boy oh boy, I hope you guys are ready for some extreme weighing challenges. We're gonna go ahead and get to that weighing challenge in just a moment, actually. Please explode. Nope, I didn't. Okay, it's fine, we're fine. All right, so let's go ahead and do this over here first, actually. And then we'll get to the extreme weighing challenge afterwards. Okay. Many things going on here. Many things. First things first. Eyeball. Always shoot the eyeballs. Always. Alright, so there's a chest over... I just fell. I pulled out the sword and I fell. Always have to be on the lookout for that. Alright, so... now that things are moving and grooving, we're going to obviously want to get over here. And thankfully we can use our Deku Leaf to help us on this quest. And then we can use it again to get ourselves over to this chest. Open this up. Get a small key. Across the way, is there anything else in here? There is. There is another chest. We definitely want to have access to that one too. So let's go ahead and fly over and land on this. So we want... okay. Uh-oh. Please go away. There we go. Go away. Alright, let's hop over here for a second. Hopefully we can get some magic. Nope, just arrows. Okay. So what's the plan then? I want to get up to there. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped down. Okay. The new plan is the old plan, apparently. And the old plan is hitch a ride on this to raise ourselves up. And then over to the left, maybe? Yes, that's what we're going to want to do. We're going to want to jump over here and then jump back. And then we're going to go ahead and take out this bubble. And then we can make it over to here. Alrighty. And then we can go across the way. We have to spawn the chest first, though. Oh, pardon me. A pole? I didn't... is there momentum? What the heck? That was weird. I kept trying to fire and like the arrow kept tilting downward, I thought. Alright, we can make this leap with our Deku Leaf. Open this up and get a joy pendant. Is it worth it? No, there's easier ways to get joy pendants, but hey, fine by me. Alright, let's go ahead and now pull out bombs. And we can make our way over to the other side of this room. Now, of course, okay, there we go, let's get up. As Link, we are rather spry young lads. I guess that's a weird way of going about saying that. But yeah, we are not too heavy. So if we toss a statue over here and we go on this one, you can see that it pretty much balances out, which is great, but we need to actually gain ground. How did that not count? How did that not count? We need to gain ground. There we are. And not just lose it. So, ooh, actually, you know what? We'll do the extreme weighing challenge after this room. Alex, we have more of the Armos Knights, which, as you know... wait, is this Armos Knight not activated? Are these fake Armos Knights? What do we have? What tomfoolery is going on in this room? Oh, check. Designs that reflect the wind are drawn here. Well, hey, I know something that can deal with wind. Unless, are we supposed to, like, play the... Am I supposed to play the song? Okay. Song? No, that's a Song of Passing. That's the wrong song. An evil power seems to have blocked the effects of the music you commanded. Yeah, Ganondorf is watching me. He's like, heck no. Okay, what is the song? Okay, there it is. Ganondorf is watching me. He's like, you ain't gonna change the daytime. I'm working here. Sorry, Ganon. Yes, we can play this and get a chest to spawn. Don't mind me, just gonna open this up, Armos Knights. Please don't pay me too much attention. Just trying to grab the treasure chart that is in this room, and now I'm gonna be leaving. Hey, take care, guys. Thanks for the free loot. Okay, now it's time finally for the Extreme Weigh-In Challenge. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Extreme Weigh-In Challenge engaged. So, if we take a statue, we toss it on the right panel, we take a second statue, toss it on the right panel, you'll notice that it gets really weighed down, so much that Link can jump on this one without tipping the scales one bit, and we can get up here and get more arrows. Magic though? Can we get magic? Thank heavens. That was the tiniest bit of magic ever. We can use our small key though, and that's what's important. Alright, so, if we step on this, you can see that the beam will go down, but it is only temporary. Okay, good to know. Actually, if I go back outside, can I farm more magic? I feel like I'm gonna need it. Is there magic in this? Oh, perfect. Okay, we'll see if I can make this work. Anyway, we're going to need to actually use our Deku Leaf here to pass over the beam field. Perfect. And then we can call the statue to our side. Excellent. And then we can take control of the statue and actually use him to activate... Yoink! Okay, that's fine enough, I guess. We need him to activate the pressure pad on the other side so that we can pass through the beams. Perfect. That will lower the beams. And we can walk through with ease, pick it up, now we're both on the same side, and we can continue forth. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, do you guys remember, by any chance, the Extreme Weighing Challenge? Well, I hope you're ready for the second annual Extreme Weighing Challenge, because it's time to do it again. Let's take out the Wizrobe first. As you can see, Link needs to get to the other side, but also the statue needs to get to the other side. So we're going to need to Extreme Weighing Challenge Part 2, where we have to weigh out the different statues. As you can see, 2 statues equals 1 statue, which equals 1 Link. So we need 3 statues. Actually, we're going to need 4, all 4 on one side, so that Link can walk and the statue can be on the same one. I guess Link weighs 2 statues, and our friend the statue weighs 2 statues, which means combined 4 statues is a good weight for Link to get over here, pick up our friend, and we can jump. Perfect. I thought we were going to fall, and that would have been bad, but it's fine. We can walk here into the main room, and voila. The 3rd statue will go into place where he belongs. That is all 3 of the brother statues put into place. Thankfully, we had the command melody and the bow and arrow in order to complete all the challenges. He will turn off, and with all 3 statues in place, they'll do another beam shooting sequence. Very reminiscent of the sequence that appeared before in order to gain us access to this dungeon. As you can see, that will allow us to access the 3rd floor, which also accesses us the 4th floor, which is absolutely crazy. We're going to go ahead and head up there in the next episode, actually, which is where we're actually going to be finishing the dungeon, I believe, which is pretty dang cool. That's going to be all for now, though, so I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends about the channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys find videos around. And I'll catch you guys all back here next time for the next episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker HD. Until then, as always, take care.